And finally, video number 3, how to help you get bigger and stronger from your push-up exercises. Past couple videos I've talked about knowing progressive technique, not being a rep chaser, how to get more tension into the muscles. These are a little bit more on the technical side of things that are going to help you move forward. Number 1 is get really comfortable having your hands flat on the floor. One of my most thumbed down videos that I've got is the one where I'm suggesting we're better off without using push-up handles. Now this doesn't apply, of course, if you have like osteoarthritis in your wrist or some sort of an injury. That's a different scenario. But push-up handles are like training wheels for push-ups. They may feel better and they may get you moving forward at first, but ultimately they're going to hold you back. And the biggest reason for this is because in order to really progress your technique, you need to get comfortable having your hands underneath your body rather than beside it. When you have your hands more underneath you, it's going to require more strength, more mobility, and more dexterity on your wrists. When you have this ability, then you can play with things like closer push-ups, archer push-ups, one-arm push-ups, all of these ways in order to get stronger with your push-up technique. Because again, we get stronger by advancing our technique. And if you can't get comfortable with your hands underneath you, that's kind of like a weightlifter saying, I can't lift beyond 135 on the bench press for whatever reason. It's a limitation that you're imposing upon you. So practice things like wrist rolling, basic wrist stretches, and gradually bring your hands in closer. You don't have to go from wide to narrow, as the mistake that I made, where it can be hard on the wrists. Gradually bring your hands in closer and closer over time until you can do push-ups with your hands closer together, and then you're going to be setting yourself up for much more advanced techniques and helping you get bigger and stronger with that. Next, what you want to pay attention to is your elbow position. A lot of people have this tendency where their elbows are sticking straight up and they are not breaking their elbow going backwards with each push-up. This causes their shoulders to round forward, causes some stress in the wrists, and it allows a lot of tension to go into the upper back and your upper traps, and you lose a lot of tension in your chest as well. Keep your back tight, pull your shoulder blades down and back, and bend your elbows backward slightly with each rep. This is going to improve the tension in your triceps, your chest, your deltoids, and your shoulders, but it's also going to take stress out of your wrists, your elbows, and your shoulder joint in and of itself. And the last tip for you is don't forget to breathe. When you're trying to build muscle, you want to bring your muscles to a high level of fatigue. But there's a different kind of fatigue that happens when you're holding your breath and you're not allowing yourself to breathe very much. You're tiring yourself out from a lack of oxygen and carbon dioxide exchange. It's not necessarily the muscular energy is getting depleted as you need to if you want to build your muscle up. So make sure that your breathing is smooth and consistent throughout your set. Usually people prefer to breathe in on the way down and exhale on the way up. This is perfectly fine, but you can use whatever strategy you like. If you like shorter breaths, smaller breaths, however you prefer to go about it. Check out more videos here and comments down below. Be fit, live free.